Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Ahn Co. It's Thursday, March 12th. I'm going to go over the markets with you. So outside markets taking a pounding once again as we really start to prep ourselves for what's to come on a shutdown. So President Trump came out with an emergency conference and last night via all TVs and kind of talked about, we're going to restrict travel from Europe. We're going to start thinking about restricting travel here. We need people to stay home. And that kind of set everything into a little bit of a panic just on the fact that this is probably a lot bigger than most of us were expecting it to get to. And now you're having countries like Norway and Denmark and one other one over there that is completely shutting down. They're restricting all travel within their country, they're closing their borders, and they're shutting themselves down. And that's a fear that this could happen domestically here in the US, that you start to put those restrictions on us as far as travel goes. And that's really what's going to hurt this economy. No shopping, no travel, no going out to eat, all of those things kind of really will start to play its toll into the economy. And now when you look at a big picture of the first quarter of 2020, crude oil is almost half of the value it was in the beginning of this year. And then when you look at the Dow market has lost 24% of its value. So these outside markets continue to weigh on the grains. You tried to get separation time and time again from corn market, but it just wasn't able to do it. And today you finally saw it break and cave here, down over 8 cents. Beans down over 13 3/4. At one point they were down 22 though. And then the wheat market's anywhere from 3 to 7 1/4 lower. Meat markets cannot separate themselves from the stock market as they continue to down. You had lock limit lower in live feeders and lean hogs today. When you look at it as a big picture in these markets, all of these markets are aggressively lower on the week, tied to those outside markets. You had export sales, they were great in cattle. They were great in corn, and so you have those stories, but really nothing sheds a light when you have the outside markets acting the way we have them. So we need those to kind of calm themselves down, turn things around, and then you can see these breathers coming to the grain and meat markets. For example, here in the United States, we have concerts being canceled, events being canceled, big companies restricting travel. And so until we start to calm this down, until we know what's to come, you're going to continue to build off these outside markets pressure, and then that is what's reflecting here into the grains and meat markets, though it does offer some unique opportunities eventually, but until then it can get a little bit uncomfortable. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk loss and is not suitable for all producers. This is a solicitation. Have a great day.